errands. Don't get alarmed if I look just disheveled. I'm not too disheveled. I'm doing pretty good. It is Monday. It's Monday morning. I'm trying to get where I have some light. Not too much. I might scare you. I'm trying to do my hair. It's a process, y'all. I did get my... Hold on. I did get my teeth in for you. Ain't nothing scarier than a toothless woman on a Monday morning. What's bad is if you wake up and you can't find your teeth. I'm just saying. You know it's been a night. I'm trying to look, and this kind of goes into Money Monday. It is Happy 1st of July, by the way. And that kind of gets me on my note of it's the 1st of the month. I need some light. We need light. Thank you, Alabama Power. I need to be going around the house turning everything off. Because, yeah, that air conditioner, it ruins, y'all. Woo. I would say something, but I can't. There was a man at church that had come. Y'all know how we are about our sayings down here in the South. Yeah, like, I'm working harder than a, yeah, I can't. I keep wanting to go to the one that he'd come up with and somebody told him. And I just can't say that. Yeah, no, I just can't. Y'all know me, if I start something though, I gotta finish it, but no, I can't lose my good, y'all know me, I'm a good Southern Christian woman. I just can't say it. Anywho, welcome to Money Monday. Today we have kind of planned, like I said, it's the 1st of July. I need to set up, you'll see my planner video, where I've kind of set up my week. I need to set up my month. I need to kind of start going, ooh, I'm looking into cobweb. I need to kind of start going through and figuring out how we're going to handle July. If there's anything, and this kind of goes into our money part, whenever you start a new month, you also need to look ahead. Like, this is July. I need to get our finances in line. In fact, I should have done it. I usually try to do it the last week of the month we're in. I'll go ahead and set up a budget for the month, the next month. So like the last week of June, I'd already worked out my July budget. Okay? I knew what was going on. I knew what's coming out of what paycheck. I knew. I will also kind of go ahead and project what's coming up in August. And even the kids know, they still joke and tease. Even Cat quit, even now that they're grown. Becca even made the comment last night. We said something about the budget. And she's like, well, at least it's not August. And there was just this thing, something about August. Would always catch us off guard. August was always just a horrible month budget-wise. And we would plan for the things we knew were coming up. August is when we renew our car tax. We would plan for that. We would set aside a little bit each month. Okay, if our car tax, they usually run about $100. So you're talking from January to August. We'd start in January. January to August is 8 months. Yes, I'm having to do it on my calculator because my brain, I would not trust it right now for a hot minute. Alright, so it's $12.50 that we set aside, or used to, or plan, and that way it's easier. It is easier for us to come up with $12.50. You don't really miss it per budget, say. Just take $12.50 and set it aside for, you know, a little bit here or there, or if you have a little extra side money or whatever. We did not do that this time. We are ones to talk, ain't we? Yeah, it's great in theory, but you gotta put it in practice. Yeah. How can I tell y'all about money? You gotta practice what you preach, girlfriend. Practice what you preach. Maybe if I preach it long enough, then I'll... but I know now that we're in July to go ahead and start thinking, okay, we've got to come up with this money by August. Okay? We have to. That's just something we've got to come up with. So I'm going to make a note on our July budget. Da, 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 da. I can show it that way. I'm trying not to show actual figures, but anywho. We had the running joke. Somebody, well, and it's not a joke per se. Somebody did get Fat Man's debit card information and used it. And we're still waiting on the bank to put our money back in. What the hennies? Yeah, no. So our bank better hurry up and get on the ball, putting our money back. I am working on my coffee. Da, 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 da. I did call Fat Man. We are completely out of, and this kind of goes into Money Monday too. We are completely out of milk. I'm completely out of creamer. I am completely out of, yeah, I shouldn't be out of milk and creamer because I got some Friday. What is today, my friend? Well, no, Thursday. Got some Thursday. After my treatment, I ran, because I thought we were going to have the baby Friday. Anywho, I ran and got milk and creamer. Y'all saw that haul. I got my creamer. I have no creamer left. I have a daughter named Becca that loved my cold brew coffee I got. This is my second bottle. That is why I do not have any creamer. I'm not going to buy any creamer. We are going to go beans and rice, rice and beans. We're on a Dave Ramsey plan, y'all. For real. I'm not. I want my creamer. I truly do. I've gotten addicted to creamers. And I don't need to be addicted to anything. So, guess what Big Mama can do without? Creamer. Black coffee. I did put sugar in it. I can't stop everything at once. I need to drink it with, I am going to have to put a piece of ice in it. One piece of ice. I know, that sounds crazy. If I drink it hot, see, that was one reason why I like the creamer. It would cool it down for me. I'm so sorry. Thought. It'll be okay. If I don't put the ice in it, it will melt my teeth for real. So I have to put one ice cube. Usually that's what the creamer does. Tasha, honey, you're the one that got me addicted to the flavored creamers. Anywho, Money Monday. Madness Monday. Hey, hon, how y'all doing? Budgets. We're working on July budgets. But I am going to go ahead and start thinking, okay, August, we're going to have car tax. Where are we going to get this money from? Holy annies. So I know I need to budget out so much from my July budget, and then I'm gonna budget out so much from my August budget to make my car tags. And I'm gonna put on here, that's one reason why I like these budget sheets. This goes into week 4 and 5 if you have a 5th week, the totals, your differences, and then notes. And then on the back side, it's got like motivational quote, planning ahead, monthly goal, and notes, and then a habit tracker. For the planning ahead, I am going to mark car tags, if I can get my pen to write, due August. Luckily, they're not due until August the 31st or 30th, or how many days are in August? 30 days has September, April, May, and November. Do y'all know that little poem? My grandmother taught me that. Car tags in August. I'm trying to see, do we actually have 5 paydays in August? Sweet goodness if we do. Y'all know what? I think, oh my goodness, we do. Praise the Lord. And the 30th is on a payday. Thank you, Jesus. There's my extra car tag money. All right, and another reason why back in the day August was always so hard for us, excuse me, we would buy our homeschool curriculum, and something would always happen where we would try to set so much aside, and we would do real good getting it set aside, and then something would come up, and then time for a homeschool convention. Yeah. So that's where those used book sales, if you're a homeschooling mama, you know of which I speak, go to the conventions. I am all for yes, go to conventions. If they're in your town, even better. Me and my sister actually, and this is a tip for you, plan at least one where you get to go to like the biggest one in your region and make that like a mom weekend. Go with some of your friends or your family, if your sisters or whatever, or sister-in-law's homeschool. Me and my sister had gone to Atlanta. Now, that man ain't driving in Atlanta. It just ain't happening. Wait, no, he did drive through Atlanta. Him and the boy drove through Atlanta, going to South Carolina for that Spartan race. Yes, we did. But as far as getting off the beaten path and finding something, no, he ain't doing that. My sister actually drove us, me and her, and we got to go to Atlanta to a homeschool convention, and it was wonderful. We got to meet Heidi St. John. We got to meet Michelle Duggar. This was years back when they only had, I want to say they only had like maybe 10 kids. Yeah, it was only like 10. But it was wonderful. Yes. The rest of the homeschool conventions, we would always go like local. We did Montgomery, we did Birmingham. There were a couple that were down south. They actually had family camp. We did a family camp. The cat is going crazy. We did family camp one time, and that was amazing. The kids had a ball, and it let them see that they weren't the only ones in the universe that homeschooled. Anyhow, I'm kind of getting off track, but think of those things. You really truly need to sit and think of those things at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year for the upcoming year. My point is, like I said, whenever you're getting close to the end of the month, go ahead and look at the next one and go ahead and start coming up with your budget plan. You don't want to be at the first of the month or halfway into the month thinking, oh crap, I forgot to factor that in. So just kind of, I can do it this way. I can look at my, and you can kind of tell of what, once I mark it out, that means I've paid it. I like this because like your non-fixed expenses, like dining out or groceries, those are things, transportation. Notice I've got Bo and then me for transportation and fuel. I break his gas money up and my gas money up. He gets, because he is going every day and he has that V8 truck, he gets 80 a payday. Luckily, we live closer to his work now. Man, if we were to live down at the farm, sweet hennies to heaven as to how much gas money that man would need. He would have never bought a V8 truck. That is why he had Little Red the entire time we lived down at the farm. He had a little 4-cylinder truck. Everybody at work made fun of him for having the tiny truck that he did. But he had the tiny truck he did because we lived so far from his work, we never would have been able to afford the fuel for a bigger truck. So once we moved, after we had been here for a good year and a half, yeah, and Little Red started giving him so much trouble, we knew it was either invest a ton of money into getting her fixed or just go ahead and trade it. And he just went ahead and traded. We did need something where we could all ride in. God forbid if Bessie was broke down, and that has saved our skin more times than I can count. Little Red was just a little Ford Ranger, just had the 2 seats. You could not even get anything in the back if you begged it to. It was not an extended cab. It was a stick shift. None of us can drive stick, so he was the only one that could drive it. Yeah, just saying. Money Monday, how y'all? But we knew, we had talked about whenever we do have to replace that vehicle, we were specifically looking for something that in an emergency, we could fit at least 4 out of the 5 of us in. Technically, we can get 5 of us in it, the small little area, and you can fit 3 people in the back. You can actually fit 3 people in the front because you can raise the console up and there's a little seat belt there. It would have to be a tiny person. Praise Jesus, somebody made a screw up at the hospital and gave this fat family a skinny boy. We've got the running joke. There is a skinny family with a fat son that was born on June the 10th. He's ours, and we've got yours, and we've taken very good care of him. Because people wonder, okay, all y'all are big. How did he cut so skinny? And we're like, there's this skinny family with a fat kid. They made a screw up at the hospital. No, he looks too much like his daddy. He does favor his daddy, but he favors his mama too. I did not realize till he's gotten older. He does favor his mama. And he's just like me as far as his attitude, his mood, his act. Oh yeah, he is. His mama made over, y'all. Anywho, we are going to have so much fun on our cruise. That's another Money Monday. We're planning for that. We're setting aside. But yeah, sit down. This is your money tip for the day. Sit down at least the last full week before the first of the month starts. I usually would like to sit down the second week before the end. So technically, we should have done, please tell me I still have June in here. Yes. Yeah. We should have sat down the week, the 17th to the 21st of June to go ahead and plan July. And I can tell you why we didn't. We had the stomach thing. And so we were all out of commish. Me and the fat man were anyway. We were the only, well, no, Becca finally wound up getting it. Brian had a touch of it. And then y'all know our sweet baby girl, Alice Marie, got it. And then Maddie, she got it. Alice Marie and Maddie are doing much better. I've got to get up with Luke and make sure he has not gotten it. So far, from what I've heard and touched base with him, he has not. Blessed be the name of the Lord. But anywho, at least 2 weeks, I'm going to kind of try to hold up like this. 2 weeks before the end of the month. So along this week, you just want to kind of look. And I can look at July. Alright, let's look at July. And we're going to say, along the week of the 22nd, we need to go ahead and start planning for August. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and mark that down. And it will probably be that Wednesday, the 24th. We're just going to kind of make a note. Budget for August. Okay? So, but that is one of the tips that I'm going to give you today is always go ahead and project ahead. Know what you've got going on. But even before that, I know, for August, we're going to have car tags coming up. We are going to have, blessedly, we don't have homeschool books anymore. But take those things into consideration. Used to, we would know, okay, we've got dentist appointments coming up this time. And we would not have to pay for cleanings. And luckily now we have the option of getting a flex card, FHA, what do you call it, FSA, flexible spending account, that's it, flexible spending account. And it's where you get so much money tax deducted, loaded on a card. It's like a credit card, but they take so much out of Fat Man's paycheck every week to go toward medical expenses. And we have gone everywhere from the gambit of the maximum amount allowable. And ours reloads, it's crazy, but ours reloads in September. So it goes from September to September. Our medical insurance goes from January to January. Our prescription insurance goes from January to January. Our mental health coverage we use for therapy for Carol Beth and therapy for me, it goes from June to June. It's crazy of how they have it set up. But anywho, usually that, like I said, flexible spending account, if your employer offers it, yes to the ma'am Hannies. Kind of think about what you spend each month or each year medical-wise. And it covers everything from deductibles to co-pays to prescriptions to glasses. Find out what yours covers. We know, ours covers all that. Some over-the-counter meds. They do not cover some things that they should. Feminine hygiene products. Just FYI, disclaimer here. They do not cover those. They should. Okay, they'll cover toothpaste. I kid you not. They will cover toothpaste. They will not cover tampons or pads. Now, I'm sorry. Yeah, tampons and pads are just as important as toothpaste. Just saying. You know, it had to have been a man that come up with that list. But things like Band-Aids, aspirin, and used to always check with your employer. Like I said, if your employer offers it, yes, you need to have something put on it. It's wonderful. Hey, sweet girl.
Hey.
What you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You got a little helper.
I do have a little helper. He is helping me. Hi, Tootabod. Hi, Toot. He's guarding the cucumbers.
And I'll see your notebook.
Yes, he's sitting on my notepad with my notes. That's why I'm rambling. I did have a note. Yeah. How are you this morning?
Alright.
Alright, good. You want breakfast? You want some waffles? We've got waffles. We do have syrup. Oh, I need to be making my Walmart list. I'll be back. Okay, hi, Hans. Say hi, Kibbies.
Hey.
And we have
Alice Marie.
Alice Marie. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Wave. Say hi. Hi. Yeah. We are going to take her with us today to art. Yeah, you're going to go with Aunt B today? Yes. Yes, you're going to be in charge. See, I'm feeling so much better. So thanks to everybody for all their prayers for her getting better. Yeah, her mama's on the mend. Oh, she still looks so pale, and yeah, you can tell she still don't feel 100%. So I knew Oma needed to kind of step in and pinch hit for Mom today. Luckily, Luke has felt a little queasy, but he has not gotten it. They say drink grape juice, and so far everybody that has done it has worked. So if it's going around your area, seriously, drink 1 to 2 glasses. Here, you want to take it for a second? 1 to 2 glasses of 100% Welch's grape juice every day. Okay, come back to Oma. Come back. 1 to 2 glasses of Welch's grape juice, 100% grape juice, every day, as long as it's going around. And so far, he knows that's one reason why he has not fully gotten it. He did not drink it yesterday, and yesterday was the first day he felt queasy. So he immediately, in fact, today while we were talking about it, he ran and got him some. So,
you can't have grape juice. I know you can't handle grape juice, right?
well, Welch's grape juice I can actually kind of get down.
Oh.
And you can even do the white grape juice.
Oh.
So white grape juice I could do. In fact, I can get some in our Walmart grocery order. Let me do that right now. Say, so we got this sweet baby. And we are at Carol Beth's art class. Carol Beth is at art. Yeah. So we brought Carol Beth to art today. So Oma's got me. Yeah, and so we're just kind of having some busy time in the stroller. Yeah, having some busy time in the stroller. We found us a shade tree and a breeze. So we are taking advantage of the shade tree and breeze, aren't we? You want to see yourself? Look at there. Who's that? Who's that? Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, see, it is still Monday. So Carol Beth is at art. Carol Beth is at art. And we are just waiting for her to get done. And then we will finish up Monday. Right, Alice Marie? Alice Marie. Alice Marie. Woohoo. Hello. Say hello. 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 Hope you don't get scared. Yes, I got my, it's a throwback to the Mennonite caps. Anywho, I knew we did finish our Money Monday yesterday afternoon. We got home from art. We got that done. I did take care of that sweet baby girl through supper, and then we took her back home. But I did want to just kind of finish up with my Money Monday thought of if you do the Dave Ramsey plan, the categories that I talked about, like your car tags, if you have homeschool expenses, if you have medical expenses, um, house tax, anything like that, it's called a sinking fund. You need to have a sinking fund for Christmas. You need to have a sinking fund for like your auto tags or registration or whatever your state has. Any of those, expenses. It's not necessarily for the emergencies. That's what your emergency fund should be for. But if it's a plan set thing, you know it's going to happen, then you need to plan and set aside the money for it. If you know that come fall or like at the beginning of the year, if you know come summer, you need to have a little bit set aside for a vacation or even just like summer fun days. If you want to go to a water park or something, find out how much it is. Find out how much you need to set aside, even take into consideration gas money. If you're going to stop along the way for takeout, or if you want to just buy fun treats and refreshments and pack easy convenience foods, those type things. That's like when I knew I had to go to UAB. I'd already had gas money set aside, and I'd already had takeout money set aside. I knew we were going to go and do that. But yeah, think about those things. Have your planner. This is where your planner would come in handy. Sit down with your spouse and start thinking, okay, what are some things? And don't think that it's too late. We're just in July. We still have half a year left. Go ahead and think about those things. If you haven't planned for Christmas, guess what? You got some time. If you have car tags that you still got to do, go ahead and figure out, okay, if it's due in November, I got from July to November. Think about it that way. But really think about those things. Think and plan. That is what I wanted to get across this Money Monday, and now we're into Tuesday. So, yeah. But put on those pearls, put on that smile, throw on your do-rags, because now I'm fixing to have a power hour clean with me for Tuesday. So, y'all be sweet.